In this video today, I'm going to show you how to engrave this acrylic blank using the Cricut Maker and the engraving tool. And so let's begin. Okay, I've opened up Cricut Design Space and we're going to come over here and create a new project. Now the acrylic blank that I'm using is a 1.5 inch circle. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to add a shape, a circle, and I'm going to come up here and change this to 1.5. And I'm going to change it to a draw just to make it less intrusive, and I'll change the color to red. Okay, so this is going to represent our acrylic blank. And I'm going to add some text. And I'm going to put Terry's house, because I'm going to make a keychain to put my keys on. And I am going to change the font up here. I'm going to search fonts for writing fonts. And I like this one right here. This is a little sunshine. I got this font from thefont.com. And now I want to size it so that it fits inside here. And I'm going to want to also twist it. And so I am selecting the text and I want to curve it. And I'm going to curve it along the bottom, and so we'll maybe put it about like that. And we'll see how that fits. Maybe unlock this and squeeze it in this way a little bit, just so that we can get it fitting right there. And that looks pretty good. I could maybe bring it out just a little bit more. And then that will look good, just like that. Now I'm going to build my little house. So I'm going to come to Shapes, and I'll just select the square. And I will select a triangle. And I'll select another square. And what we'll do right here is I'm going to unlock it, and I'll make it a little smaller like that. This one I'll unlock, and I'm going to make this into the chimney. And so we'll just put that like that. And maybe a little bigger for this. A little longer chimney. Then I'm going to select them all. Let's move, oops. I'm going to move these out of the way. So I'll select all these, and then I'm going to weld them. And this is going to make my house. I'm going to change this line type to an engraving line type. Same with the text over here. I'm going to change that to engraving. The circle here I'm just going to leave as drawing for right now. Okay, I'm going to add a couple more shapes. I'll add another square. And I'm going to duplicate that, and I'll duplicate it again. Okay, and then these squares, maybe 0.6 square and 0.6, and I'm going to line these up And I'll hold down the Control key and select them both. I'm going to come and align them, and I'm going to center them vertically to make sure that they're equal. And then I'm going to change both of these to engraving. And this one, I'm going to unlock it. And I'm going to make this into a door. So just kind of like that. And I'm also going to change this to engrave. Okay, so now we have our house. I'm going to select everything. And I am going to group them. And now I can size this so that it is going to size into our blank. So I'll just size that like that. And I'm going to unlock it and maybe make it a little flatter like that, because the top of this blank has a little hole in it for the keychain. And I'm going to select the house and the text, and I am going to attach them. So now we have this part, and then we have the round circle that represents our blank, our acrylic blank. Now I'm ready to actually engrave this now onto my acrylic keychain. And I'm going to want to do it on the bottom, and so I'm going to select the whole thing, and I'm going to flip it. Flip horizontal. And now I am going to make it. Okay. I'm going to position this where I'm going to put it on the mat, and then this inside. And I'm going to position it near the bottom because the top of this keychain has a hole in it. And now that I've got this position, I'm going to position my acrylic blank at 1 down and 1 over. And so now that I've got this, I can select this outline and I'm going to hide it. I'm going to go to continue, and it's connecting to my maker. I'm going to browse all materials, and I'm going to come down here to acrylic thick. Even though my acrylic blank is 3 millimeters thick, the thickest they got here is 2 millimeters. So I'm going to select 2 millimeters. It's telling me to load the engraving tip. And so now we'll go to the Cricut Maker and engrave our acrylic. Okay, I have my strong grip mat here. And I have my acrylic blank, and it's got a coating on the back. And I guess for right now, I'm just going to leave that there. And then I'm going to position this on the mat, just like that, so that it's at the 1-1 mark. Now, just to be on the safe side, I am going to put a little tape down here just to hold it. Okay, and I'm going to put my engraving tip, which is, there's a number 41 right there. And I have my quick swap here, so if you don't have that on, you just push the button on the top and change out the tips that way. And so I have my regular blade in there right now. So I'll take it out, and I'm going to just put it in here for safekeeping. And the gear opening here, you want to be in the back. And so as I put this in, I'll make sure that those gear openings are in the back. Now these white rollers right here, I want to make sure that they're going to be out of the way, so I'm going to just kind of push them out of the way because you don't want them running over the acrylic. So I'm going to put my mat in and I'm going to press the flashing arrow to load the mat. And I'll wait for the flashing Cricut, and it's flashing, and then I'll just punch it. And there it's finished. So I'm going to go ahead and eject it. Now I'm going to take the blank off of my mat. Okay, and I'm going to take a dry microfiber cloth and just kind of brush that off. And you can see the engraving on there. And now I'll put the keychain hardware onto the acrylic blank. And here's the engraved keychain, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!